Hello people of YouTube, my name is Steve Gray and thank you for watching. Today we are going to be taking a look at the episode names of Rick and Morty Season 5. I thought I'd do a little kind of pre-Season 5 video here because we are going to be seeing the show air on June 20th at 11 p.m. I believe that is Eastern Standard Time. And we are also getting it on Father's Day, so I'm thinking maybe we'll get something related to Father's Day, but it doesn't always line up, so we'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. It has been a little over a year since we got it. If you remember Season 4, it was kind of weird how it aired. We got 5 episodes, we got like 2 or 3 month break, and then we got another 5 episodes. I can assume it's going to be a similar situation. Looking at the titles of the episodes and the air date, the first 3 anyway, are all going to be, 1 week apart. So we have at least the first 3 episodes. After that, who knows? This is going to end up getting us up to episode 51. I know a while back I did a video saying that there was going to be 70 more episodes of Rick and Morty. I think the grand total was going to be, it was either 100 episodes or 90 episodes. But, we still have several seasons to go before we hit that point, and they'll just keep renewing it because it's a great show. Everybody loves Rick and Morty. And as long as they keep producing good content, they are going to continue to create Rick and Morty. So let's take a look at episode 42 here. Mort Dinner, Rick Andre. There is a show on Adult Swim, I believe, that is still currently airing. It is called The Eric Andre Show on Adult Swim. I am not particularly familiar with it, but I'm guessing it is going to be kind of like that style sketch comedy show. Let's just take a look at the Wikipedia page here. Briefly, it says, The Eric Andre Show is an American surreal sketch comedy television series which began airing on May 20th, 2012. The show premiered on Adult Swim. It is a parody of a low-budget public access talk show. The series is hosted by comedian Eric Andre and formerly co-hosted by fellow comedian Hannibal Buress, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. All episodes of the show have been directed by Kyoto Sakurai and Andrew Barchillan. Gary Anthony Williams served as the announcer in the first season, being replaced by Tom Kane in the second season. Robert Smith with Serges and Oswald. There's 53 episodes, and it's still ongoing. So its 5th season most recently appeared on October 25th, 2020. So it looks like this is still ongoing. So this is kind of like making fun of public access shows, making fun of those, what was it, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, I believe those types of shows. I think that's where we're going to be at, and I'm guessing you can assume that Eric Andre is probably going to make some sort of guest appearance in the episode. Episode 2 is Mortyplicity. I have no idea. Who is even real bra? Are you real bra? I think it's supposed to be bro with an H, so it's like bra, maybe. But let's see if we got any really information. We don't really have anything on this. There's not a lot of information on this. This is probably going to be like a psychological episode, something along those lines, where it's going to greatly mess with your mind. A Rick Covenant Mort, reduce, reuse, bra, might be too late. So I guess this season the theme is going to be bra, by the by the looks of it. But I have no idea what this means. Who knows? This is going to be one of those. We'll look at the preview and see what happens with it, but who knows? I do plan on reviewing the entire season. We have reached 500 subscribers. I do have 4 packets of Szechuan sauce I plan on giving away. I did have 5, but as I stated before, a moth unfortunately got into one. But they're all sealed in a Ziploc bag right now. I wouldn't recommend eating them. I will give them away at this point because it's been so long since McDonald's released the Szechuan sauce. I don't recommend eating them, although the chemicals in them, they're probably fine. Next here, which I think they should reverse the order of these two in my opinion, Rick Dependent Spray. So this is going to be your 4th of July episode. Why they're not actually airing it on the 4th of July, being on a Sunday, I have no idea. You think it'd be fairly easy just to kind of swap maybe 2 of these. But who knows? Next is Mortykin Graffiti. So that's going to be a play on American Graffiti. Also not massively familiar with that. Let's take a look here. It's a film series, I should say. Looks like, yeah, older film, 1973. I'm not familiar with the film. If anyone is familiar with the film, maybe give me some background on that. I'll look it up more later on. I have heard of American Graffiti. I don't believe I've ever actually watched it, though. Moving on, we have Rick and Morty Thinks Plosion Spectacular. I think this is going to be like a Thanksgiving episode. I don't know if we've ever really had a Thanksgiving episode, so this might be kind of another dinner-style episode going on here. Grotons, Jerris's, Rick's Van Gingle. I don't know what that's a play of. I'll be honest with you. Let's see if there's any information. Not really any information about it at this point in time. Maybe that's like Rick Van Winkle, if I remember correctly. I think that may be some sort of old-timey thing. Rick Turnell, Friendshire of the Spotless Mort. No idea. Is that a Lord of the Rings reference, perhaps? This sounds possibly like a Lord of the Rings, or like kind of like Return of the King, Fellowship of the Ring, maybe something like they're kind of mashing up Lord of the Rings names, but I'm not really sure. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That I actually do know. That one is going to be Forgetting Sarah Marshall. So that's probably going to be a, let's see, 2008 film here. Something a little newer that I'm familiar with. You got Mila Kunis in there, Jason Segel, Christian Bell, Russell Brand. You can expect to see possibly a handful of these actors most likely are going to be in that episode as well, because we know they like to do guest actors as they have before. And then we have the last, Rick Morai Jack. Now, I believe we got a little kind of Adult Swim clip of that a while back. Let's go ahead and go over to, we're just going to pull up YouTube here, pull up my YouTube page and go over to the Adult Swim channel. Here we go, Adult Swim. Let's do videos. And let's just search Rick and Morty, because I believe there was a kind of samurai style. Let's see here. 1 year ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Yeah, here, Samurai and Shogun. That's right. So I think I did a video about this as well, but maybe a lot of people like this. But if you're not familiar with Samurai Jack, let's pull that up as well. Samurai Jack. This was a series that was released a long time ago, and actually not too, and kind of recent as well. So it started back in 2001 here, August 10th, 2001. Keep in mind, in 2001, let's see, how old would I have been? I don't know, like 6 or 7 maybe, somewhere around there. I was a wee lad in 2001, so I wasn't really watching this. And then it kept airing until 2004, but it never really concluded. And then it finally came back in 2017 with the final season, and the final season was great, and I think it left people wanting more, but then it concluded, though. So, I mean, it did get brought back, but at the same time it got concluded. So, there's really nothing you can do about it because they actually gave it an ending, so it was nice to see an ending. And this episode, I think, is maybe my favorite. So forgetting Sarah Marshall, that's probably going to be funny for me because I can understand the references. And this is what it all comes down to. It's if you understand the references. So if you never watched American Graffiti like me, probably a good idea in the next couple of weeks to watch that movie or movies. Eric Andre show, maybe take a look at that, watch an episode two of that beforehand. Um, Maybe if you're not familiar with Lord of the Rings, as I said, maybe because Friendshine, I don't know, maybe kind of like sounds like Shire. I'm probably just a shot in the dark here, but if you don't know Lord of the Rings, that's a lot of hours. That's about 9 hours. If you're doing uncut, you're probably looking closer to 12. Uh, Gorton Jarris's Rick's Evangelion. Um, no idea. No idea, but just if you know the references to any of the names of these episodes, please tell me in the comments down below because I want to understand it. So, like, if there's a movie that it's referencing specifically, or some sort of old show that it's referencing specifically, I want to go back and view that before I watch the episode, because then I'm going to actually understand the references, and it'll make my reviews better as well. So, if you think I am messing up any of these references, or if you think you know what it is. Maybe the Covenant, maybe a covenanted Mort. This could be like a religious thing too, maybe like a covenant, perhaps. Not sure, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. What I think is going to happen is I think we're going to get a similar situation where we're going to probably get probably half the season. Probably going to get 5 episodes. There's going to be a couple of month break, and we're going to get more. I know the creators have stated in the past that they wouldn't mind if it was like a monthly event, which I would be fine with too. So basically, what that means is they would release one. It may be